back to Cheap and Green, and welcome to my dormer slash library. So one of the cool things about this house is it does have this amazing storage area where we have elected to keep our books. So as you can see, it is not very organized. It's actually pretty disorganized and very, very messy, and you would be hard-pressed to find a particular book in this. So the first step to any organization project is to get rid of stuff, purge. And one of the things that I find particularly difficult to purge are my magazines. And I have magazines that are long out of print. I have magazines that date back to the 80s, and I don't really look at them anymore. I just kind of keep them. So in order for us to be able to actually get some semblance of sanity going on here, I have finally made the difficult decision to purge my magazines. Of course, I could just recycle these magazines. They're perfectly recyclable and they could be made into new paper products. But of course, as we know, paper is not really recyclable, but downcyclable. They can't make new magazines out of old ones. They can just make sort of newsprint or paper towels, that kind of thing. My local Rotary Center actually sends a giant shipping container full of books and school supplies all the way down to South Africa, to rural schools in South Africa that basically have dirt floors and they have no reading materials, they have no school supplies at all. So my magazines next week are going to be on a ship on their way to South Africa. Maybe they'll be cut up and used for art projects. Maybe kids will just flip through and wonder at Harrowsmith Country Life magazine and all of the cool pictures of snow. But it really makes me feel good that they'll be reused before they're actually recycled. Now, of course, these shipping containers will also take textbooks, fiction, non-fiction, any kinds of books that I want to donate. And one of the things that I did a few weeks ago is send a whole bunch of old textbooks that I had been working on that I really didn't need to have hanging around. And they, again, will delight these school children in South Africa. Having difficulty getting rid of some things that, I don't know, maybe you're hanging on to too long and you think it's time, but you don't want to see them in a landfill, then maybe do a bit of exploring and see how they could be reused, often in developing countries, and really enrich the lives of other people. That's it for today for Cheap and Green, and thanks very much for watching. If you're liking the show, please subscribe and let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts.